Alright friends, so this video is going to be pretty short because solving systems should be a review, but I will do a couple with you. So there's three ways we're going to solve systems: substitution, graphing, and elimination. So there's a possible number of solutions. We're either going to have one solution, infinitely many solutions, or no solution. So if your lines intersect once, you've got one solution. If they're the exact same thing, we've got infinitely many. And if your lines are parallel, that means they're never intersecting, so you will have no solution. Now I already have these two problems worked out, but solving by graphing, you're going to graph both of the lines, so that's what I did. And your solution is going to be where those two graphs intersect. So I want you to pause this video and go through these two problems. These ones intersect at a little weird points, so it's kind of hard to tell the exact solution. It's kind of a rough estimate. As you see here, I said the solution was about 4, negative 0.4. But that point where they intersect is going to be your solution. So if they don't intersect at an exact point, it's usually better to go ahead and use a different method. So I worked out the second problem, but I'm going to do the first one with you. So we're first going to do substitution. Solve one equation for one of the variables, then we're going to substitute in, and then we'll substitute to solve for the other variables. So I want you to do 8 on your own, but right now let's go ahead and do 7. I would say it's a lot easier to do substitution with solving for y here because I don't have to divide by anything. So that's going to be my first step, is getting y by itself. So I've got y equals negative 2x plus 7. Now I'm going to take that equation, that negative 2x plus 7, and I'm going to substitute it in for y above. So what does that look like? That looks like 5x minus 3 times negative 2x plus 7 is equal to 23. I'm going to distribute, and now I have an equation with just x's, so I'm able to solve. So I want you to pause this video and solve for x, and I'm going to do the same. Alright, so here you should get negative 4, and once you have that, positive 4, and once you have that 4, you can go ahead and substitute that back into the equation to find y. So I want you to do number 8 and make sure you're able to get to that solution. Now for elimination, I already did 10, but I need you to go ahead and do it after you do number 9, after we do 9 together. So we're going to the goal of elimination is to eliminate a variable. So I need to make either my x or my y opposites of each other, meaning positive 5y and negative 5y. So I'm going to eliminate my y's here because those are a little easier. And I'm going to multiply the top equation by negative 1. Now I could choose to do the bottom equation as well, but it makes no difference. Plus 5y equals 8, and I'm going to do the same. This one didn't change, but I like to show all my work. Now we add straight down. So I've got negative 2x, my y's are gone, equals negative 4. So x equals 2. And then you're going to go ahead and substitute in to find y. So pause this video and do that. Alright, so using substitution, you should get y equals 4. Always check your work, so plug those numbers back in to make sure you get that. Now here, try number 10 to make sure you're able to get that as well. Alright, as for special cases, we can go ahead and use any method that we want. I'm going to go ahead and use elimination here. I'm going to choose to eliminate my x's, so I'm going to multiply the top equation by 2. Now doing that, I've got 18x minus 14y is equal to 28. My bottom equation didn't change at all. Now notice what happens here. Whoa, everything cancels out. So this would be an example of infinitely many solutions. Now if we look over here, I want you to eliminate your x's. Alright, so I multiplied the top equation by 5, the bottom by negative 6. You totally could have done something different, but here my x's and my y's cancel out. So I've got 0 on the left-hand side equals 771. Well, that sounds a little crazy. 0 is never going to equal that, so this would be an example of no solution. Alright, so that's basically all from me. The next problems below, they tell you to graph, find the solution, and verify using substitution or elimination. So I'm going to have the solutions. I want you to use this to check your work, but that's all I got for you today. So have a great weekend. Make sure you do your homework as well. The answer key is on OneNote, but finish this notes packet first, check your answers, and I will see you on Monday.